This little thing over here. Is this more thunder or? Good morning. Good morning. Thursday. It is Thursday, I think. Um, it is Thursday, I think. Oh, it'll be a quietish stream today. I have to take care of my voice, and I have to, yeah, get better from this bloody music activated. Really cold. No, Amber has one. I do that. Maybe. The Regal Seagull. I like the Seagull one. Maybe I'll do that one. And I'll cover up those symbols over there. I wanted to use the heart, but that's a 14, and you can't seem to put your own thing on this. I could try my own skin. That could be a fun stream. Look at that. That's like a witch. Oh. What happened there? Test message, please. Computer. Alright, that appeared. That was looking pretty good. I'm going to do some test flights today. Good morning from New York City. The rain has come back. The rain has started again. Amber's sick. I'm still recovering from being sick. I'm still a little sick. Our cat Apollo is like puked up his food this morning. He's a little sick. So the only living mammal who's not sick here in the house, who currently here in Hypertext Hero headquarters, is Daphne. Is the one of our cats. I hope you're having a good day. Here it's a good day for stream because it's cold and rainy outside again. It was warmer, but it just dropped again. So strange. And our first order of business here is to this could work here. Let's try this one. Is to cover up. I want to cover up these roundos here. I mean, I don't want to be a fascist here. I want to fight for against the fascists. Okay. Let's see, out mouse wheels rotation. Okay, so that lets you rotate. It's a very nice, cool system, this. And the left shift mouse wheels let you increase size. So let's just blow those, I think those are supposed to represent, you know, like a worker scythes or in the fields or something. I don't know. But we're gonna do that right there. Boom. Okay. And on the other side, we can do something different. Maybe we can put a seagull here. I don't know if we'll cover it up well enough, but we can try. So I am just really going all out with War Thunder here, learning, just doing a big diving splash into the interface, into the various different flight modes, from mouse aim all the way to simulator. I think realistic is my favorite. And let's maybe just get rid of the girl and just have the Let's have the seagull. Okay, no, that's the maximum. There you go. Instead of that thing, we'll just this looks pretty cool. I want to make my own paint job. I like this illustration here, and I wanna. There's an option to save the a blank template of the airplane into the root folder of the game, and I want to try to make my own paint job for this. It'd be interesting. That could be a good art and play stream. We make some art to paint on our airplane, and then we play, and then we load it up and we play the game. I don't know. I think that's enough. We'll just cover that over like that. Yeah, that's looking pretty good there. Let's just do it like that. Boom. All right. If I want to put 2 more decals, I need to have a premium account. I have to pay money to engage in. I don't know, I think there's an yearly amount. I don't like to have recurring stuff unless it's really something I'm really committed to and I use a lot. So early on in the game, I'm gonna stick with the free mode and see how it goes. Look at this stuff. It has like X-rays. You can look inside the airplane. With a crew sitting where you might get injured if you get shot. This is a fuel tank, self-sealing. So if you take a, just a round, a bullet shot in that that's not incendiary, you'll make a hole, but it'll seal again. That's fine. If it's an incendiary on, it'll probably be a bad day for these 2 people in the airplane here. Another fuel tank, and the cool thing is that you can actually click here, armor protection analysis. If you go there, okay, you can actually choose the distance you're getting shot at. Like here, for example, let's say you're getting shot at from, I don't know, 100 meters, pretty close, or 200 meters behind you. All right, and let's say you're getting shot at by 7mm ball. Okay, so that's a omni-purpose bullet. It doesn't have any incendiary stuff. So let's see if no damage of critical vehicle parts. Okay, penetration possibility is low there. The fuel tank is behind there. We know that, right? Let me turn this music down a little bit. I can hear myself. Oh, actually, I'll keep the music up, but I'll just turn the volume down from here. The level's wrong. You just. Well, I'm talking to myself now, so that's fine. Okay, so if you click, you can simulate a hit, and there you go. But how about if we how about if we get closer, for 100 meters away? Okay, you hit like around there or something. And you can change the angle. Look at that. If you come from this angle, then it's a higher probability. If you come from this angle, it's likely to be a ricochet. So it's interesting, this system here. It really lets you see what's going on with the modeling, of damage modeling, and the ballistics modeling of this video game. Okay, but it's still low. Okay, so what if I went armor piercing? Okay, that's gonna be higher, right? There you go. Penetration possible. Okay, I click to simulate a shot. Boom. All right, it could have damaged that stuff. Now, what if I go for 12mm and I go APIT, armor piercing incendiary tracer bullet? That would be bad news. Okay, and here you can put threat. Whereas threat, let's say if it was like, yeah, you can choose planes of Italy, or you could say, what if I had a German come to shoot at me, and he was flying, I don't know. A Stuka came to shoot at me, okay? And it's gonna fire a 7mm this API armor piercing incendiary bullet. It would come here and would click, and look at that. That's more damaging. It could damage a bunch of different stuff. So it's an interesting thing here. I'm just exploring this interface, and and seeing how learning more about this video game. I did yesterday. I stayed up late figuring out the controls, and I have a control system that I think I like now. I mean, I really have to test it more, but basically it's a control system that what I ended up doing is I ended up saving 2 controls. Okay, so right now I have a mouse aim control, and the way the really is like you go aircraft controls more mouse aim, like the first tab on the top, the first tab on the sidebar, and the first tab here in the middle. Okay, this is what's confusing. There's so much stuff here. There's this sidebar, and then there's this tab here. So right now I have a mouse aim. Okay, and the reason I know that I'm using the mousing thing is because here throttle axis I only have left control and left shift. I don't have like a throttle axis. Okay, and I exported this to a file. I exported to hypertext hero mouse because it was driving me crazy, and there was something that I couldn't figure out. Okay, I'll show you. And if I import from file, and if I go to full real controls here, all right, and I go import from file, and I go stick. Okay. Then look at that. Then I saved the axis there. And the reason I did that is that if I go to mouse aim and I have the axis there, it wouldn't. It would still pick it up from the stick. So I don't know if it's a bug of the game or if it's a bug in between my head. But my solution to it, I couldn't figure it out. So my solution to it was to save two different profiles they're basically almost exactly the same. They're really the only thing they do is a couple of things. One of them is I removed the axis from the mouse one so it doesn't pick up the joystick, and the other thing is it was something with common and the tracker control, so just disabled the tracker from the mouse. You can not use the head tracker, I think, in the mouse. I think that was the 2 things I did. Okay, so let's stick with the mouse aim now. Okay, I'll just open import from file, and I can share these later if you're interested in just in trying these. But it's really a personal thing, and it depends on so many different variables, control systems you have. I have like a VKB Gladiator next here, and I have a computer mouse. This game, if you want to play other airplanes without paying real money to buy them, and you can do arcade battles to grind experience points, whatever they're called. But right now I'm gonna right click here and I'm gonna go test flight. It's an interesting airplane. I'm going for the Italians because in a lot, I know I've flown like 1,000,000 Spitfires in a lot of other video games, so I want to fly some things that I'm not so let's go no bombs. I just wanna do some okay, I just want to do some strapping right now. Download, please. Okay, select. Alright, no bombs. I'm gonna go I'll leave realistic battles because this keeps mouse aim on, okay? And let's give ourselves some thin clouds. Let's go early in the morning. And let's just go fly around a bit because hey, good morning, Timmy. Thanks for sending me that thing about the right flyer. It was awesome to see. That's really cool, man. Just so you know, your music sounds a bit loud. Oh, copy. Thank you. Is that better? I did a sound test, but I'm using this new music that I found that I'm in between tracks, and it seems to the sound levels change, so maybe that one not gonna be good. I'm gonna have to change that up. That better? Yeah, that's awesome. Did you find out about that recently? I have to go to Kitty Hawk one day. Alright. So I spent like all night, yes, not all night, but I spent a few hours yesterday figuring out these controls, okay? What I settled on is I just, here on the controls, I go to save, okay? And I did 2. They're almost exactly the same, but there was one issue that I couldn't find a solution for, so I to solve that, I did one mouse and one stick. Right now I'm using the mouse. Okay, mouse in. I have V to change view. I press V, I can change from gunner to cockpit to this. I think is the virtual cockpit view. It's a bit confusing for me, virtual cockpit view. I thought it was something else, but this is what it is, I think. For me, this is a HUD view. And the outside view, okay. And I have the mouse, okay, and I have shift for power. I can write this up later if you're interested. I know you said you were going to have some trouble with the controls of this. The shift for power here, and it has this thing called like the virtual instructor that is basically like this person in the airplane that will, wherever I point the mouse, this virtual instructor will move all the surfaces to make the airplane go more or less that way. If I hold C, excellent, thank you, thanks for that. If I hold C, I can look around. I can press G and you can look at this beautiful little airplane. It's a really weird thing. It looks like some sort of egret or something. Cross between a seagull and an egret. Okay. And I want to cover those fascist symbols on the bottom too, but I don't have the premium, so I only give me 2 roundels. It's okay. We don't see the plane from the bottom that often. For people who get bombed, will see it from that direction. But all right. So. And I have D for turning right, A for turning left, S for pitching up, and W for pitching down, and Q for yawing left, and E for yawing right. And the mouse wheel works too. Okay, and control reduces throttle, left control reduces throttle, and left shift increases throttle. Okay. But the cool thing of this is what took me a while to figure out. Okay. If you hold C, you look around, okay? The plane, then you stop moving that little circle there. That is the virtual instructor. It's like, I want to go to that cloud over there, and then the virtual instructor makes the plane go over there. But if you're doing this all the time, the plane acts really crazy, okay? The one thing I did is I went here to controls, and on the movement, all right? I think this is what's common. This is what's confusing here, because right now we're in aircraft, okay? So you go to common, it's common controls to all this, to aircraft, helicopters, ground vehicles, naval, and you go to view controls, okay? And here there's all these sensitivities. Mouse look activation, very important. I put C. The default I think is numpad del. I don't know what the heck they were. Maybe the developers have like 6 arms and 20 fingers on each the end of each of their hands, but so I put C, okay? Because that's close to where this finger is on the keyboard. I'm playing with a mouse and keyboard here. Okay, so when I'm holding down C, and this is not a toggle, this you hold it down, then all this here comes into play. And I reduced the sensitivity. I put around here, and I did like I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and I got a conglomeration of a few of them. And I forget the name of the guy. There was this one that was really good, but I'll put it back in the stream later. Okay, so I reduced the sensitivities here. A lot of the stuff was like all over the place. It was moving so much. And another thing I did is zoom. Okay, you can have it for Z. That's the keyboard. Ignore these buttons because that's for the joystick. Alright, that's Z's for zoom. Back to the aircraft. And if you go to, then you go to camera control. Okay, there's the V. Look back, I put right mouse button. So that I just press the right mouse button and look back. Okay. And then this thing here was informative to me. I turned off all the instructor stuff. Auto restrict, near ground, I turned that off because then you can actually fly the airplane without it bobbing up and down. And what was happening is like this virtual instructor will try to prevent you from crashing the ground. If you want to fly low, you know, that's a problem. Okay, so I turned all this off. Another thing I did is, here, let me fly and I'll show you. So if I'm holding C, then I can look around the airplane and it doesn't move. I can still press A and D and move like that. Okay, but let's say I want to turn right now towards the coast. So I'm going to hold down C. I'm holding down C. And I'm moving my mouse to look to the right. And I keep holding C. There's some enemy targets there. In these test flights, there are usually a couple of enemy targets can blow up. I'm still holding C after looking that way. Like it simulates you looking with your head that way, okay? And as I'm doing that, I'm pressing D to roll that way, and now stop. And now I'm pressing S. And look what happens. The airplane goes back and down. It wasn't very elegant, that turn, but... And that little circle stays with the reticle. But that little circle only stays with the reticle if... Like if I press C now and try to move things around, the little circle will stay there and the virtual instructor will try to put it plane back where it is. The only way for it to move with the sliding reticle is for you to hold C first, look away the direction you want to go, and then turn, and then it stays in the reticle. So that, I think it's... if you want to fly this smoothly in a battle against other players, I think that's almost a crucial... It's a really interesting... it's hidden away. You know, I've never heard anyone explain this before, that in the way that I can understand. But then you can actually fly with the keyboard. And I don't know if it's a bug, I don't know. But see, so I hold C. I want to go towards those ships now. Then I'm holding C still, I press D, and then I press S to pitch up. And look at that, it stays with it. And then I can release it, and then I release it, and I'm flying just with the mouse. This mouse aim is great, you know. Another thing I did here is I put... On the scroll wheel, I put the zoom. Okay, that's weaponry, I think, or controls mode. Where was it? Here you go, movement. Okay, mouse wheel, I put zoom, and I put the multiplier to 100, so it's fast. Because if you press the zoom, you can do Z as well. But if you press Z, it says a boom. It jumps really close and really far, really close. Really far. But if you use the mouse, you can zoom in a little bit and zoom in a bit more out. So I like that. And that means that instead of using that for throttle, I have my pinky finger, I have a shift to increase throttle. You can see on the top left there, or control to decrease throttle. And I'm used to that because I play GTA like that. Well, with the airplanes in GTA, I have shift for, and in Arma, with the helicopter in Arma, I play shift to go up and control to go down. Shift for throttle forward, control to throttle to decrease throttle. So that's just the way my hand is more used to. There's no right way. It depends on what control you have. It depends on what you're more used to. But this thing for me was really amazing. You hold C, get the little circle and the target away out of the screen, and then magically, now when you use A, D, and S with your other fingers, while you keep pressing C, it stays with it. Look, it stays with it. So I can aim in the general direction for this little building here. Can jump to this little building here, and then all of a sudden I release C, and now I have the mouse, which is very smooth, and I can zoom in. And so I think this will allow you to do some precision flying with mouse and keyboard, which I wasn't being able to do before. Okay. Flying through some a really nice feature of this video game is that there's a lot of different locations. Like right now we're in Italy, you know, because I think this is Sicily, or maybe, I don't know where this is, but it looks like it could be Sicily. It tells you in the beginning. And so if you pick one of the Chinese planes, you go to Guangzhou in China or something, you know. So it's wherever it lets you take a little bit of a trip around the world. And I'm holding C to look around, and that's critical. Very nice little discovery to, and the odd thing, I keep repeating it, I'm not broken, okay? Well, I'm a little broken, I feel a little broken, I'm still a little sick, but I'm not if I'm sounding like a broken record, but for me this is amazing. Hold C, move the reticle and the thing away from the screen so it disappears, and if you do that, then when you fly with the A, D, S, and W, aim for the rudders and stuff, it'll stay with the thing. Pro tip, even though I'm not a pro, I bet this for me is a pro tip. Timmy Thumb says these controls are certainly different than what I'm used to, but I think they could work for me. Yeah. But what I love about mouse and keyboard is that it's so precise to shoot. You know, like for example, let's see, let's go fire those little enemy things, okay? Because you can just like move a little bit, very, very little. Look how little I'm moving here to aim at this little building here, for example. Look, I'm just a little bit of the mouse, and I have the zoom on the scroll wheel, so I can scroll back. If you want, Tim, I can send these to you. I'll put it on the Discord. But the weird thing is that I have a flight stick too, so the buttons, when you see buttons, delete those because maybe I'll go in and I'll try to do it myself. But if I don't, you just ignore the buttons because that's from my joystick, and it'll be different from whatever stick you may have, unless you have a Gladiator next. All right. So here you go, and I can press V very quickly to just go to this view here, you know, and it zooms in, and I can press V to go to this one, this one. Okay, here's another thing I did, alright? Middle mouse button, you target things. And the cool thing about targeting things is that then when you hit them, it gives you that little schematic of where you hit them. Okay. It's like this game, Sniper Elite. I never played it, but I saw videos like, oh, this game is too much for me. I don't want to see what happens to someone's skulls when a bullet hits it, you know? It's too much, it's too gory for me. And but this, it does that same thing, but at least it's with like a, you know, a schematic of a little toy tank or something, so it's not as gory. But when for that to happen, you have to target the thing you're shooting at, I think. So zoom in, middle mouse button to target that little thing. There is a vehicle. When we get closer, it'll tell us what type of vehicle. Okay. All right. So I'll pause here. This is the other thing I did. Let me just read what Timmy Thumb says. I was originally thinking of using my controller for this game, but I was concerned I'd get controls mixed up when switching between this game and Microsoft Flight Simulator. By using keyboard and mouse for this game, I think I'll be able to train my brain better to switch between games. I completely understand what you're saying. I have the same issues because I play so many different flight sims. What I try to do is keep the controls the same between them all. Between Microsoft Flight Simulator as close as possible, but the thing is, this game, it's mouse and keyboard for flying, you know, so it's pretty different, and it has that's the crazy thing, it has mouse and keyboard, but it has full reel, and the full reel you can't use mouse and keyboard, it's disabled. Difficult. You get more experience points when you fly that. I'm gonna do that too, but I like to start with mouse and keyboard because, you know, sometimes I don't want to feel like I'm in a real airplane. I just want to feel like I'm playing a video game. Still got the cough, I'm sorry. Bats, international greetings and salutation extended from Great Britain to a cousin in the USA. Pip, pip, all chaps, sir. Good morning, Bats. Good to hear from you. It is rainy here in New York City. It is cloudy. It's pretty much overcast. Got cold again. I'm recovering from the cold still. Amber's sick now. Polo puked up his cat food this morning, so the only person who's not sick in the house, who's tip-top shape, is Daphne. Timmy Thumb says, I was trying to get this game to use similar controls to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh. But, whoa, stand by. Is that what I just read? But I was having trouble wrapping my head around all those settings. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Simulator is crazy as well. That's the amount of controls and stuff. I try to keep it as simple as possible, you know, and the way I do it simple as possible is I don't fly jetliners. I rarely use autopilot. The only reason I learned to use autopilot was to do that Perth to Sydney flight. That was like 20 hours. That was crazy. Thank you, Bat. But, okay, so the thing I was going to say now, this is another big tip, okay? Because in this game, if you're going to play, I prefer P versus C, okay? But if you're going to play against other players and also against the AI, there's going to be some, you know, you're gonna have to like really shoot at something and that's moving fast, and that can be difficult, you know. If you're like going all over the mouse and you're trying to get something and you're trying to turn the plane and you're trying to click at the same time, you know, you're trying to click, it's difficult. So what happens when you click? Okay, what happens when you're moving the mouse really fast around to, you know, to move the airplane around? You're trying to move it around and at the same time you're trying to click. When you click, your hand tenses up. It gets tense because you're pressing it down. So what do? Don't click to shoot. Use spacebar to shoot. Spacebar is on your left thumb. This hand, it's also controlling the W, S, and D. That gives you the assisted mouse controls. And if you use the trick of holding C, looking away from the screen, so that little thing disappears, and then using A, S, and D, so that your plane will actually the reticle will stay with the little circle will stay, the reticle will stay in the circle. That's a nice trick. You put it on keyboard. So here's the other thing I did. You put it on your thumb. Weaponry, small caliber guns, nothing on the mouse. It's space, okay. If you, this left control space I stole from this other guy that he said that if you, in full real settings, you have limited ammunition. In the arcade settings you don't have limited ammo, so it doesn't matter, you can shoot everything at once. But in full real settings you have limited ammo, maybe you just want to fire small caliber guns at certain situations, you know. It'll be pretty rare, but usually want to open up with everything you have if you have a chance to shoot someone in the sky, because it's hard, you know. And so space, everything is just a space bar. So it's out of the mouse. It's on my left hand here. It's not gonna tense up. The looking around with the mouse that I'm trying to move the plane quickly is not gonna get affected by the shooting, so it'll be easier. Okay, so let's blow something up here. All right. Takes a little getting used to. I keep clicking and wanting to shoot and nothing happens, but that's Alright, was it destroyed? I think it was destroyed, right? Iceberg, good morning. Today at the sea for stand-up paddling and skating. Nice. You mean like a real sea or like a virtual one? Good morning, Iceberg. Good afternoon to you, sir. I stayed up till midnight, well, you know what's confusing me even more now? I actually have track IR on here. I should turn it off. Stand by. There. I do track IR right now. Because I'm doing the mouse aim. I'm not. I'm learning how to do this with just mouse and keyboard. Okay, we have a tank there now. Bandits at 6 o'clock, sir. Tally ho and smoke me a kipper. Have at them, sir. Give no quarter. Copy that. Bats. I'm flying I'm test flying a captured Italian sort of weird cross between an egret and a seagull here. It's like but it's a very charming airplane. Look at this when you put the gear down. Look how the gear comes down. Doesn't it look like a bird? It kind of reminds me of the P-40. A very charming airplane. That's what I'm enjoying about this too, is I can fly stuff that's not just the regular stuff that I'm used to flying. Whoa, 1, 2, boss, and Timmy Thumb coming in of the big subscription, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, you get to see that new GIF over there of some of my earlier streams. Thanks so much, Tim. I appreciate it. I appreciate your subscription, and I'm gonna have to. I think I have the credits now set up, so I have to make sure that you're listed there. I think you are. The subscription. I'm just doing that stuff manually, believe it or not. I'm just using the HTML marquee thing. All right, let's zoom into this light tank. I can press V to change views quickly. There's a gunner in the back here. To answer someone's question the other day, whether you can shoot your tail off like in Indiana Jones, you can't. It doesn't let you shoot your own tail, which is an interesting decision. Okay. But you can shoot at other planes coming to you. Press V again. Let's go down to us this light tank here. Here we go. And I have my shot in the. I have my shots in the. My trigger on the spacebar, so my mouse hand doesn't tense up. You can hit things much easier, for me at least. You know, it's all personal preference. Everyone is different. Everyone has, you know, different size hands, different types of controllers, different computers. So when you get a game that has so many control options as this, it really takes it's really good to do these test flights to get used to it, and if you like the game, of course, because it takes time. All right. And another thing I have my guns convergence out to all the way to 400 meters here. This thing is not really gonna blow up because it's a tank unless I hit it many times. You can see like the damage. I think it's like the tracks or something. Maybe if I come directly from the top, I'll do a dive bombing thing on it. I didn't load up bombs in this because I'm just practicing gunnery. Maybe that could blow it up, because the armor in these things usually from the top was weaker, you know. But I'm really enjoying the visuals of this game. I'm enjoying the flying about. Icebird says the sea was handmade 1970. Not sure what you're talking about, Icebird, but I'm sure it's interesting. What was it? Stand-up paddling and skating. You always do exercise inside, or only when it's cold or? I started doing exercise inside of this pandemic, like, but no things other than my own body. You know, push-ups, wall sits, planks, sit-ups, and all the jumping jacks and all that stuff. Okay, let's try to do a dive here. I don't know if there's a diving brake in this thing. No air brake. Okay, I'm just gonna put it to 0, and we're gonna just. I'm holding C to look down. Just gonna do a straight down dive on this thing. Try to hit it from the top. I'll try to recover. Whoa. Okay, not too bad. Oh, don't forget the throttle. Okay, that's shift. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to land on it and drive right up to it and shoot it up by driving right up to it. Gear down. Comunicazione di prova, rispondete. Gianni, dove stai? Gianni. Sono Marconi. Non riesco a far esplodere questo carro armato. Allora devo fare un atterraggio. Basse. Mouse keyboard landing is difficult for me. I don't know how to land a mouse and keyboard. Alright, there's a little tank. I'm just gonna try to keep the nose up with the mouse and keyboard here. Let's just hold C. I'll just try to do it with A and D and S. It'll be even worse maybe, but... Okay. Oh shit! Okay. No, I'm pressing S now to put my tail down, okay. I don't think there's brakes in this game, as far as I can see. I haven't been able to figure out brakes. Oh! What a weird machine. Hey, Joey, how are you doing? What a weird machine this thing. Look at this machine. It looks like it doesn't look like a crossbit. I put a seagull decal here to try to hide the fascist, you know, roundos there. And but I love this little airplane. I think it's an SB-2065 or something. What an odd machine. Okay, I loved it. Oh shit. There's no brakes in this thing, okay? As far as I can see, if you play War Thunder, please tell me if I'm wrong, but I can't find brakes on this airplane. Uh-oh, this is gonna be a problem. I don't think there may not be collisioning modeling in the small trees, so we'll hope that's the case. Oh, nope, there is. Okay, it's not Microsoft's Flight Simulator, so I can't call for a pushback here. So we're gonna have to full power and see what happens. Can I shoot the tree off of the gunner or something? Alright, we're gonna have to take off again. Hey Joe, you have the cheers coming in! Hey, what happened to my cheer thing? Upgraded brakes, bro. Thanks so much for the cheers, Joey. There should have been a big explosion of something, but I'm gonna make a note to look at that. Ladies and gentlemen, an applause for Joey Bolo coming in here with some cheers. Oh, here we go. Everything is delayed. What happened? What happened with my applause here? Oh, but a bunch of stuff not working today on stream. I appreciate it, Joey. There you go. At least some. I've been playing around with the stream settings and stuff, so thanks so much for the cheers. I appreciate it. How have you been? I'm gonna restart this because I think I don't think there's no pushback. I know there's no pushback. It's not Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's War Thunder, but I think there's no brakes either. Okay, I'll leave you with this view here. I have to take a little break. Still recovering from being sick. Works week's going well. Almost at the weekend. I know, it's a Thursday. You know, over the hump yesterday. Today's Thursday. Tomorrow, Friday. Have you ever played this game? I'm enjoying this game a lot. I'm like learning everything. Okay, I'm trying to learn everything. I did play it for a little bit, way back when, and I actually realized I have a couple of planes with talismans, Italian planes. That means I'll get more experience points when I use them. This is not one of them. This is a Breda 65. This is a really cool airplane. I like this plane a lot. Let me just try to leave you with a good view. Real quick, spectator camera. Oh, I think spectator you're only allowed to when you're a spectator, which is too bad. I want to be able to here you go, virtual cockpit, default gunner, bomber, tracking camera, look down, look back. Well, let's try it. Maybe the spectator camera works at least in when you're not flying against other players. Let's see. Operator view, free camera, left control, F5. Let's try that. Alright. Left control, F5. Nope. Yeah, that's only when you're spectator again. I played on Steam a couple of times when MSFS was acting a fool. I hear you. All games act fool sometime, like a fool sometime. Alright, I will be right back. Give me a few minutes, like 3 minutes. Thanks for being here. I like that I can switch from air, tank, and naval warps quickly. Yeah, I've never played tank or naval warps. I should try it. I mean, I love airplanes. That's my first love, you know, but I heard the tanks is really fun. So, maybe I'll check it out at some point. Yeah, I'll leave you with this view here of this Breda 65. According to the Wikipedia page, though, the pilots didn't like it too much because it was they had many problems, like with engines and stuff. I don't know. All right, back in a second. Where is my back shortly thing? Okay. Back. I'm doing mouse and keyboard practice here in War Thunder. Left shift for power, full power. Let's take off, ladies and gentlemen. The sun has moved, a cloud moves from behind the sun there. The lighting is looking a little different. Very nice lighting in this game. Joey hosting the stream. Thank you, Joey. Gear up, just like a bird. Let's not forget to get that stream frame back shortly away from the screen. And the nice thing about these test flights, basically any airplane you have, you right click and you click test flight, is that it gives you a couple of little enemy targets. One is usually a tank and one is just a light vehicle. So you can practice. I didn't load any bombs in this plane because I'm here to practice some gunnery of this new, while I learn this control setup. And as I was telling Timmy Thumb earlier, this is one of the main things. I'm not a total amateur here, but this is one of the main pro tips I've learned here. You hold C, you can look around. You map D to turn, D to roll right, A to roll left. You know, W to pitch down, S to pitch up, Q to yaw to the left, E to yaw to the right. I think that comes by default now. I'm not sure, but I think that's default. The thing about pressing C, if you hold, right now I'm gonna hold C and pretend I'm gonna look out the right side. Okay, I'm holding C, now moving the mouse that right side until that on the left side of the screen, until that little circle and the reticle disappear. They're off the screen. As soon as they're off the screen, I'm still holding C. Then you can use ADWS with your remaining fingers to move the airplane. And look at that. Now, as long as you hold C, that little circle of the instructor and the little reticle will stay together. And I know of no other way of doing that in this game. I haven't found another way. If there's another way, please let me know. As long as you keep holding C, and this is amazing because I can control the plane with the keyboard, which is it doesn't make it like go all over the place when you move just with the mouse. But when I have it, that thing where I'm gonna shoot on the target, then I release C, and then all of a sudden I have the mouse aim with a very, very smooth and sensitive precision. I put the zoom with 100% multiplier on the scroll wheel of the mouse, so you can zoom in. And I put the shooting button on the space bar, so that instead of tensing my hand and shooting from the mouse, I can shoot with my thumb. So my hand doesn't tense up, and boom, then you got an explosion right there. So a very nice way to fly like this, okay? Because if you're just doing it with the mouse, then the virtual instructor, look, it flows the plane all over the place, you know? And a plane that's going all over the place is gonna be a slower airplane. And generally, if you're slow in World War II or any fighter video game, if you're slow, you're an easy target. If you fly a little smoother, yeah, I'm gonna hold down C, look that way now, and now I can use A to load that way, S and A to pull that way. No, not super smooth, but smoother than just with the mouse. In combination of the mouse, it's the best way I've found of that I'm still practicing of flying this. Yeah, I really enjoy the test flights because there's not a bunch of people shooting at me, so it gives me time to check out the controls, you know, and I just enjoy flying sometimes. I don't need to always be shooting. I don't want to be playing like PUBG or Warzone here all the time. I like to just explore these and the thing I was trying to do before, right when you arrived, Joey, is I was gonna land this airplane, and just because I have like my machine guns, I don't think they're gonna be able to take out that tank unless I get some really concentrated fire. And what best way to get some really concentrated fire than land by the thing, taxi up to it and park it right next to it with my gun pointing at the back of it, and then open fire. So let's try it again. Let's do one more pass actually. And I have V to change views, so you can, you know, I can come here to the cockpit view if I want. Nice sound in this game. Got some good... Oh! Alright, I pressed W instead of S, sorry. Let's go, let's try again. And it's nice, it just puts you right in the plane, you restart very quick. That's a nice feature of this game too. You don't have to go to a loading screen and, you know, have like 30 seconds of your life taken away. It, quick load time, I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, that goes a long way. Such a pretty gear retraction, this plane, I really like it. I wish I could do flyby views, but apparently only if you're a spectator. If you're a player, they don't let you do flyby views. Who knows why? All right, let's do one more pass on that thing. Let's look for a landing spot. Maybe let's just try it. Let's just land right now. I'll put the flaps down too. I have F for flaps. It just toggles them. And I'm gonna put throttle down to 0. Let's just try to glide in here for a landing. Maybe right to the... Maybe right here. We're moving slow enough. There's just a surprising feeling of inertia in this game. The planes, I landed of, I think it was a lag. I did this landing tutorial yesterday. When you're close to the ground, and since this is a game that has tanks too, there's a lot of ground clutter and a lot of little like grass and stuff. So it gives you a really fast sense of speed. I felt. You can't see it right now, but from within the cockpit view, you can see it more. The sense of speed you get. You're moving fast. Look at that. I'm gonna stay on the outside view because I want to try to maneuver the plane so I don't crash into. Okay, I'm holding W now to put my tail down. I haven't found I don't think there's a brake button. I haven't been able to find a brake. There's the tank we're gonna drive up to and shoot at. I haven't found a brake control in the mouse aim at least, but there's so many controls it's probably user error here. Okay. You can see like even the suspension. You can see the suspension working there in the wheels. They modeled that. You just have to roll in. I don't know what brake is. Oh, I haven't put my throttle to 0, idiot. Okay. Oh, there you go. Brake. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't need like what. Sheepa's joystick came in. And applause, ladies and gentlemen. Sheepa is going to be joining us in Microsoft Flight Simulator. In probably some other video games as well in this one. In this one you don't need a joystick, Sheepa. In this one, unless you want to play full real or realistic battle. Realistic battle, the only thing I recommend a joystick for in this one is if you're a bit of a masochist and you want to play full real battles. They're a lot of fun. It's very difficult. I'm going to try one today. But if you just want to... If you want to actually blow something up, and not in simulator, it's not called full real, it's called simulator battles, I think. But if you actually want to blow stuff up, you have to use mouse and keyboard. It's so much easier to aim with mouse and keyboard in this one. But it's a lot of fun to use to do a simulator with the wheels, right? I don't know what I broke off the plane. Something broke, but I can still move on the ground here. I'm not planning to fly any longer. Let's press F to retract the flaps. I'm just gonna taxi up to that thing and see if I can park at it and shoot my guns at it. If the inclination is too high to shoot my guns at this little tank, then I'm gonna go turn the plane around and shoot it with the rear gunner. War Thunder, not so much my thing, but I'm very interested in Flight Simulator. I want to navigate the world. Awesome. Okay, well, you got the world in Microsoft Flight Simulator. You have a lot of different airplanes and more coming out, so I'm excited. And we should do some missions in Neofly. Ladies and gentlemen, I should give a shout out here because we have people coming in here cheering today. My cheer was a little, my cheering setup on the stream was a little off, but let me just give a shout out here to Joey Bolo, 77 in the house. I have to give a shout out here to Timmy Thumb. The game pauses when I alt tab here. I was having trouble to get OBS to capture this other than full screen, so that's why that's happening now. And to Sheepa, if he decide, maybe he'll decide to stream his round the world thing. I was telling Dom the other day, you know, if you don't feel like talking on stream, maybe just do a, even if you feel like streaming, maybe you just don't feel like streaming, but if you do feel like streaming and don't feel like talking, just don't talk. Don't put a camera on. Say gameplay only. I've seen streamers that are successful like that, you know. I don't know how they do it, but it probably takes a lot of time and some luck. Alright. Alright, here we are with this little tank here. Let's just try. I'm gonna try to turn right, and I'm gonna first we'll go with the rear gunner, okay? So let me give a little bit of power to the engine. Full left, full right rudder. Difficult to Let me know how that stick is, Sheepa, when you have a chance to try it out. I like these little houses. They put a lot of detail in this game because it's not... There's tanks too, it's not just airplanes. It makes it very interesting. I don't know if these are destructible. I'm interested in trying the tanks at some point. I mean, the airplanes are always going to be my first love, but I should check them out. Alright, here you go. Here we go. Okay, have to be very gentle. Okay, so apparently brake is, because brake is if you hold, I'm holding down left control, and then I see brake appearing on top there. So maybe you just hold down left control and that's brake. That's why I couldn't find it in the settings. Okay, I'm gonna try to park these guns right up to the side of it. I mean, I'm gonna blow up too if I blow it up, but you know, it's just a silly test. Maybe the guns won't even like, it's a small little tank, you know, it's like a toy tank. It's like that one you can get in Grand Theft Auto. Oh! Okay, I'm holding C now. Yeah, I think I'll be able to blow up the machine gun on top of it, but not the tank, I think. Just missing it. Yeah, it's too short. It's a toy tank. Okay, let's hold the full left rudder. Give a bit of power here, and let's see if we can taxi without blowing up. Oh! All I wonder how our streams... Thanks for the follow, German Amphi. Thanks for coming in. Whoa, we're almost at... We're getting there, huh? It's a little delayed, these little... Everything's supposed to appear at the same time, but you know, there's that's okay. There's the emote explosion for you. I wonder how streams would be fair if we do no camera, no mic, and emotes only chat. Yeah, emotes only chat, I don't know, but yeah. Who knows? Okay, I am stuck. I'm just gonna put full, what is it? Full, no, the other way. My prop's about to hit this thing here. Here it goes, here it goes. What happened? Oh, I think it just said you're stuck. Yeah, that's over. Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time. The joystick is specifically built for Elite, so lots of buttons, so it's going to be handy there too, though I might stick to mouse and keyboard. Yeah, it's nice to have the option, right? I like Elite with mouse and keyboard. But I like it with a stick too, although I've been struggling with my new stick because I lost the throttle, and I had my thrusters on my left hand on the throttle. I'm so used to that, so I'm really struggling with that. I was even thinking about going back to mouse and keyboard though, since now I'm mostly playing a lot of FPS in Elite. Alright, let's try one more time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna land, I wanna blow up that tank from the ground. I'm probably gonna have to... I'm gonna try to empty my clip of my rear gunner on him. Oh, maybe he blew up? Maybe I blew him up by... I think he's gone. Yep, he blew up. Never mind. Okay. Flaps raised. Let's try this in full reel now, see how that would work. Oh no, it's still there. Never mind. Okay. Flaps down, gear down. What a pretty day, pretty graphics. Good frame rate. I'm having a good time with War Thunder here. Even just, I like these peaceful flights of testing out the mechanics, testing the airplanes. I'm so glad I found out about that right click on any airplane, test flight. And you know what? And there's even like a mission editor. I mean, it's a basic one. It's a quick mission editor, but there's a mission editor for the custom battles. We're gonna go and see how that works in a little bit. All right, here we go. This is a Breda 65 Italian airplane. I've flown like hundreds of Spitfires in other games, and you know, Hurricanes. I love those planes, but it's nice to come and fly planes that I've never flown before. Whoa, there's a lurk here coming, a Medic Herb. Hey, thanks so much for the lurk, Medic Herb. Howdy, howdy. Copy that. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it very much. I'm trying to blow up a tank from the ground here, so let's get closer, because this is only, I think, a 7mm, 7 point some millimeter machine gun in the back. It's not very strong. I mean, this is a small tank. It looks like a toy tank, you know, like that one you can get in Grand Theft Auto. I think that might be my next Grand Theft Auto purchase. Vehicle purchase. Like, my guns are aimed up, so the tank is too short for me to be able to hit my guns from the ground. So let's turn around here. And also doing these sort of shenanigans also gets me a little bit more used to the ground handling of the airplane. Alright, that's about it. Brake, brake, brake. That'll be good. Okay, now I'm gonna press V, push the external gunner, and let's see if we can get this guy to blow up just with a machine gun. Alright. I pressed the middle mouse, I pressed the middle mouse button down to target it. Let's do a test of that. Can I I don't think I have there's a button for clear targeting maybe, but I don't have it set if there is. So let's just shoot. Ooh. You're not letting me fire? Oh no, I switch. See, I'm so used to left click that I was left clicking the mouse to fire. I put the fire right here on thumb on the key. But then I will have my hand on the WAS to control, in addition to and I shoot with my thumb, so my hand won't tense up with the mouse, and that will lead to better gunnery. Here you go. All right, hit. It's funny, from the gunner position you don't get that that little diagram on the top that tells you where you hit it. Destroy heavily armored targets. Use bombs and rockets. Well, oh, there you go. I got the little diagram there. Alright, I'm hitting some stuff, but gun jam, gunner reloading. But maybe there'll be no go of this thing. Still reloading. Wow, gunner, come on. Oh, the gun jammed too? Maybe it's broken. Maybe that's what they were talking about at this airplane. Oh, reloaded, okay. Back to the gunner. Let's try there. No, that's not gonna work with this thing. Okay, I'll just try to take off and we'll try to do some more hits. Flaps up. Let's see if we can take off over here. Oh, barely. All right. I think I have to put on some more music here. The music seems to have gone off. Give me 1 second. The sound level is wrong and it's bugging you. Just let me know. I will fix it. Alright. Let's try some more shots from the back of the tank here. At the back of the tank. I have my guns out to 800 meters, which is the max the game lets you put. Because for ground attack, it's good to have them further, because you can hit it more times if you start fire further away. I don't know if I'm going to be able to blow up that thing with these guns. Just investigating a few different airplanes. These more early warplanes, I really like these flying contraptions. The damage like the track there. I have right mouse button to look behind me. That's useful for the arcade battles, like big furballs. I'm gonna go into some arcade battles later, and see if I'll do a little better if I try to be a little more disciplined and not just get into the furballs, but get better on the edges and. I'm still having trouble here. What I have trouble with the mouse button, I'll show you in a bit. Okay. Oh, not sure the wing. Okay, if I hold mouse, okay, we're flying that way. Okay, the mouse thing is going that way. If I hold right mouse button, we're here. Now, if I use W to go S to pitch up, okay, I'm gonna do a Immelman here, change direction, and now if I release the right mouse button, okay, but look, that the instructor thing is still there, so the plane's gonna try to turn back to where I was going. So that's a little confusing to me. I haven't found a good solution for that yet. Oh, it's close. All right, we'll do one more pass and then we'll switch. When we're past, then we'll switch missions. We'll try an arcade battle here. Alright. I'll go in for a landing. I always like to land, if I'm flying, I like to land. Right, change mission. It's a habit, you know, when you go in an airplane, it's good to... You have to land, so... Airfield is right there. Forte chiaro, comunicativo di prova. Passo. Going for a... Let's turn off the engine. Control E. And I've mapped it to the little dead stick landing here. A bit more silence is always nice when you're flying. A glider. I think right control F, I have feathered prop. I don't know if this plane can feather the prop, but I'll raise the flaps because we're falling a little bit far here. Fast. Oh! Okay, jeez. Okay, that was a little... quite a hard touchdown, but worked. I'm gonna go park by the spot over here. Alright. Alright, let's try it. 2 battle. Just click one button and you can go play against other people. I'm gonna start with this bomber I was just flying with. And definitely gonna take bombs, just take a couple of big ones. And I'm gonna leave the targeting at 800. I'll just leave the template skin. I'm curious to see what it looks like. 46 minutes, that's fine. Let's go. Let's try to destroy some ground targets. This is a dive bomber. It doesn't have a bomb sight, I think. Oh, it is this skin that I was using. Okay. I like it. It's pretty. It's a nice Mediterranean camo pattern. Oh, oh, wow. Look at that airfield. This is a cool map. Oh, there's a BF-109 really high there. Let's try to climb and get above him. We might have to just engage this guy because... Beware yourself. Okay. Destroy enemy attackers and cover the allied ones. What if I want to attack a place myself? There's another little dot there. The BF-109 coming down here. Coming here. Hopefully he won't see me and just keep going towards another target. I do know how to control the gunner now if I have to. This Beware Yourself is another bomber, I think. I think a B5N2 is a bomber, okay. BF-109 ignored me. Flying pretty high here. Oh! Sensed Muffin, a B-18. I'm gonna stick on mission. I could try to engage this B-18 with some bomber against bomber dogfighting here, but clouds look really nice too. Let's try to... Oh, okay. Do I have a gun? No ballistic computer. There's no gun sight. I think I don't think I have a gun sight to look down here. I'm the pilot. The guy behind me is a gunner. So. SPD-3 coming up. Okay, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna cut throttle. There's this guy coming up to over here. And the bombs are off. Zoom out. Look behind us if we can see what's going on. Alright, got some damage. Base destroyed! 1-2 boss. Alright. Now let's stay in ground attack mode and let's go and strafe this airbase over here. Probably a little risky, but holding right mouse to look behind me. Uh-oh, there's an HE-51 coming here. I'm just gonna stay on mission here. Got one. Missed that one. Got another one. Okay, he broke off. Return to the battlefield. I guess you can, there's such a thing as going away from the battlefield. Oh, he's coming back? Let's go head to head with this guy. Got him! Oh, bomber! Oh shit, now the AA is lighting me up. Okay, yeah, this control system is working better. Timmy Thumb 1-2 boss. Oh, I have another bomb on me. I didn't even realize. No wonder my plane is feeling so big. I'm just gonna drop it right here. Here you go. Bomb away. Whoa. Alright, I was shut down, but that was pretty good. 1 air target, 3 ground targets. Not too bad. Okay, let's take my, so I lost that one. Now let's go take my talisman equipped. It gives me 100% more experience points or something. Beware yourself. Okay, let's go for this GN1, beware yourself. There's a Glizzy 6753 on the Gladiator over there. What is this thing? I'm gonna keep my altitude here. There's a P-26. Should dive in this P-26. Let's go. Oh, I clicked instead of... Blew up. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. Let's climb again. There's a little plane over there, I think. What is that? There's an IL-2. Let's go for the IL-2. There's a bunch of ground targets there. Maybe we should get some more ground targets. Those are, I think those are going to be tanks. I'm not going to blow those tanks up with this. We go for an IL-2? Let's go. He's right here. Probably has a gunner. Said it was a critical hit, so it's not going to last long, but let's try to stay with him. All right. Gladiator over here. I got BF-109 behind me. I do. Shit. Turn. Jesus, okay, there's a lot of people here now. Oh look! JB Ghost. Why was he green? Wow. What a mess. he got me. Alright, let's take my Marconi, that's also a talisman equipped thing. A biplane. Why is JB Ghost green? We're about to win, I think. This is a BF 109 attacking ground targets. Let's stay high here for a bit. Attack some more of their ground targets too. Let's dive on this guy. Keep my airspeed up. Mission failed. Oh, they won by a little bit. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, got a little oh, I got a talisman? What does that mean? Research unit. Reward for splitting the mission. Air targets destroy 3 ground targets, 2 critical hits, 21 hits total. Choose your new research. This one maybe? That's fine. Okay. So there you go. One thing I learned, yes, there's this thing. If you right click on any airplane and you go to crew, okay, and you go to qualification, you make sure that I've done it for all the planes now, but if this is gray, you click on it, then you can make your crews expert. And then you get better, they won't black out as fast and stuff like that. And that was something I had no clue about even. Okay, I'm the thing I'm most far along with, the country I'm most far along with in the tech tree is the Italian ones, because I think that's what I was playing with when I was playing this before. And the British. But I've been enjoying trying other planes, and I'll give you an example here. If I pick a Chinese plane, for example, like this little I-15 Biz, and I right-click and I do a test flight. Let's try this now. Oh, you can't. Only default. Okay. Basically, you get put in a map like in China, and so you get to see a different landscape, which is interesting. Like Guangzhou or something. Let's check it out. Look at this little thing. It's like that Russian, maybe it is that Russian plane, what is it, the Key 15 or something, I forget. Look, it's like a little toy airplane. This one has this optical gun sight. You can zoom in and actually it magnifies stuff. It looks a little different than the regular world for various software development and performance regions. But that's pretty cool. You can shoot through a magnified gun sight here in the cockpit. Always a couple of targets in these test missions, a couple of enemy targets. You can just shoot at the friendlies, so I don't know if it gives you mission failed, but you can try. You know, they're just computers. There they are. A light tank and a Type 94, whatever that is. I think it's a truck. Let's fire it down. Oh, it disappeared. Is that a bug? Disappeared off the view. That's a bug. Alright. Like a little anti-aircraft gun mounted on a truck. Now I'm gonna go C. I'm gonna look behind me, and then I'm gonna press S to flip over, and then that circle will come with the reticle over. It's a nice trick. Now I'm gonna release it. 2-star vision, probably the type of airplane. Spacebar to shoot. And boom. Fun to flying low level in this game. I think I'm gonna try that shenanigan of landing and trying to shoot at the tank again. Maybe this airplane is so small, it's like a little toy plane, that maybe this one will be able to I'll be able to aim it at right at the tank and shoot at it. There's no flaps in this thing even. It's a really like a fiddly thing. It feels like it's a little buzzing bumblebee or something. Or what, 200 kilometers per hour, pretty fast. Do it from cockpit view. Alright, on the road here. I'm holding, still bouncing up and down. There you go, managed to land. Oh! Little jump there. Oh! And what a... Let's try one more time. It's fun to try these little airplanes that I never flew before. I think I've flown one like this. I think this is one they have in the original IL-2. They had this plane. Maybe it's a collector in the IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad as well. I'm not sure. If it is, I don't have it. Look at it. It's like a little. It's like a joke. I mean, back then it's probably like super advanced, but you know, when you were compared to the World War I biplanes, but it looks like a little midget of a plane. I don't know. Nothing against midgets. Hey Elias, posture check, thank you. Hydrate, thank you Elias. The stretch, okay. How are you today, sir? Want to crash? Yeah. A lot of crashes for me today. Just trying out controls. Trying out the damage modeling. Trying out War Thunder. It's weird to be in that view because you don't really realize how close you are to it when you crash. I always crash to things. Okay, here's the pro tip. I hold C. Semi-pro tip, okay, I hold C, I get that little circle and the little reticle. First I hold C, then I get that little circle, little reticle off the screen, and then I use A to roll that way, S to pull, and it stays with it. And then I'm free to fly as long as I keep pressing C, I'm free to look around and fly the airplane, and the little reticle thing will stay with it. This is really awesome. And then when you get it on the target, then you release C, and then you have the nice, very precise mouse aim. And spacebar to shoot, so that I don't tense my hand up. Sometimes I do that in shooters too, okay? Sometimes I do, I remember once I was playing a PUBG, and I was having a heck of a time winning a match, you know. I mean, it's hard anyway, okay? But I had won some before, but I haven't managed to win one for ages. I'm like, let's change things up. So I'd switch shoot from left mouse button because my hand would shake. I'd get nervous and I'd be shaking it and it would tense up. And then you have to shoot with that, you know. So I remove the shoot button from the mouse. I put it on the keyboard on the space bar. And what do you know? Suddenly I got a win. It was probably just luck, but I mean, it's always... Getting a win in the game is... If you're not like one of these pro players, it's almost always... it's kind of like life, you know. Luck plays a huge part in everything. So, but sometimes it's good to change things up. In this game, I'm enjoying having the shot button in the spacebar. I'm not gonna blow up this tank either with this little gun. Alright, let's try to land again. I'm gonna switch the engine off. Engine's off. I'm gonna do a dead stick landing on the road here. No, if we manage to do that without blowing up, we'll taxi back and we'll try to park up against that tank and shoot at it from the ground level. Oh, little jump here. Oh shit. Alright. There's no brakes in this. Oh, here you go, brake. I think my... Alright, finally managed the landing. And let's turn on the engine again. Give a little power. I'm okay, Elias. I'm still recovering from being sick. Amber's sick now. One of our cats puked up, so there's only one cat in the house. There's only one mammal in our house that's not sick right now. How are you doing? How's Jamaica today? How's the Caribbean? In New York, it's cold again and it's rainy. I am playing GTA in War Thunder, you know, driving around instead of flying. It's messing around, getting used to the control. That's what I'm doing right now. I like that this game has a bit of a grindy progression, so I think it'll be conducive to streaming because there's, you know, I can't just be carrying like virtual packages around in Microsoft Flight Simulator all the time. I have to sometimes see some things blow up, and this game has great explosions. It's really good sound. That to keep that S pressed so that that tail stays down, okay. And so I think this will be a nice break, and especially if I want to see something blow up quickly. I think this game. Oh shit! I want to. It's so hilly here. I'm doing well. The sun is brutal today. Yeah. Gotta shoot some stuff now and then. Totally, sir. Not sure when the next armor thing is. If you install Signal and you want to send me your number, I can add you to the group there where we have an armor group on Signal that we plan when we play. I didn't stream the last one. I'm not streaming a lot at night these days because after streaming a couple of times during the day, you know, I'm tired and I like to do things for the stream at night, but not actually stream. Okay, here we go. Almost there. If I don't screw this up now, maybe we'll be able to park behind this thing and shoot at it. I don't know if my guns will... I think I might still... It's a tail dragger, so the guns are still pointing up, you know. I have to be right next to it to be able to shoot at it, probably. Let's try just go park right next to it. Gun jammed? Oh my god. Okay, no. It's gonna be too high. I can't believe it. Maybe I have to go up. I can't reverse, obviously. I go to that hill there. I think I'm gonna crash if I get any closer. Get a little closer and see. Wow, it's a pretty, you know. I guess it's. I don't want to be mean, you know, but I guess the quality control of this plane leaves a little bit to be desired. Oh, okay. Cool, man. Awesome. Yeah, if you private message on Discord or on Steam, then I can add you. All right, let's return to the hangar. What time is it? It's 11:33. We have about 25 minutes to go here for lunchtime. Let's try to get serious here. Well, let's do one more arcade battle. Let's try a realistic battle. Okay. And let's do it in Great Britain this time. That's fine. And actually, let's go to Italy because I have those two talisman planes. Okay. To battle, realistic. This means that, you know, if I'm flying BF-109, I can't be fighting against the Focke-Wulf 190. The realistic ones, they make you choose planes that actually flew against each other in theaters that actually existed. That's from my understanding, at least. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some stealth, no tracers, if that helps. I'm gonna stay gun targeting. I'm trying out maximum here to see how that goes. User skin, okay, minimum load, 23 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna last 23 minutes, I don't think. Well, let's put 30 just in case, you know. Copy that, lights. Destroy the enemy aircraft, destroy the highlighted targets, okay. Well, let's start with official noodle of P-26. I mean, I started at mid-height here so that we can go after the higher height only here. Okay, he's diving down. Let's climb. I'm not going to just jump into random furballs randomly here. I'm going to try to... Could go blow up some ground targets too. BF-109 coming a little close here. SBTU, bomber. Okay, let's go. Faithful warrior. Shit. Where is he? Where's this guy? There he is. Oh! Whew. Damn, he got me. Oh, I'm still flying. Oh my god. Can't do much. I'm gonna jump out of the airplane. Let's go for you better stop and get revenge now, okay? Esperting il douche. We try to go down. I mean, with one of these planes, I'll get the bomber next. We'll try to go down, take out one of these highlighted targets. Probably not smart going after the guy that killed me, but why not? It's a video game. Got him. Pressed the wrong button. I'm still trying to ooh, eye for an eye. Still trying to right click to My engine cut out? I think my engine cut out. Oil leak. Yeah, I have 0 throttle. Alright, I'm just gonna land. I think he hit me. Very pretty map. I got the app. Where do I send my digits? Send it to me on either on Discord private message or Twitch. Or through Twitch. All right, lifetime cater 1 minute. What is that? Oh, that's the name of the airplane. Okay, let's try to go blow something up. Destroy the highlighted areas. Okay. Say hi. There's Johnny Kriko and a high-flying Stuka Ju-87 up there. We're gonna go down, destroy the highlighted areas. I have a bent rods and H75A1 escorting me here, hopefully. Stuka's starting to get close. Should I pull up and go for him? I think I'm gonna go for the bombs. Is he diving on me? I think he's diving on me, this guy. Let him know that I see that. Alright, let's go. Let's keep an eye around us. We're pretty clear. Contrails up there. Have a nice target too. Yeah, and I'll add you when I'm done with this over lunch, alright? Relax. Where are these targets? I'm having trouble seeing them. There's one. One bomb away. Two bombs away. Missed that. Let's turn and let's traff these guys. Copy that, Elias. Have a good meeting, man. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for lurking. Oh, this is a bunker. Got it. Nice. Every little bit counts. Where's this other one? Here somewhere. Oh, I have more bombs. Drop these bombs too. Where is this guy? Oh, it's here. Okay. Got it! With the bomb. Okay. Oh, let's keep flying this valley here. I don't know if I'll be able to climb to make that, so I'm just gonna keep getting altitude in this valley. And maybe sneak into the enemy airbase. I don't have any bombs left. Almost winning. High in some sort of Alps-like map here. Copy that. Keep the pressure on. Victory is close. This is the enemy airbase. All right. We won. Our team won. Always feels good. What is this? Oh, I got an Austrian Air Force. Where's Icebird? Icebird for all. I got an Austrian Air Force roundo. That's pretty cool. Battles against other players. And what else did I get? I got an award, an Avenger. Destroy an enemy who has destroyed your teammate's vehicle. And I also got a eye for an eye by taking out that guy that killed me. Destroy an enemy who has destroyed your vehicle. Alright. Not bad. You get these silver lion things that you can use to buy other stuff. And the research unit, I don't know if... Yeah, I went that little yellow, the light yellow. I got a little bit more research. I'm trying to get a Fulgore, a lightning, or thunderbolt. I forget what Fulgore stands for, but one of those two. In the Italian tech tree here. We got research progress progressed here quite a lot of the 7.7 millimeter machine gun turret for the little cross between an Egret and a Seagull bomber that I have, the BA-65, the Breda. And we have some new 12.7 machine guns research from Marconi's CR-42 CN aircraft. Alright. Alright. Look at that, I can save the replay. Let me save the replay. And look at it later and bask in a glowy... Can I... Oh, look at all this stuff. I have this stuff. I should have activated this before I play these missions because I have all these boosts. They're still valid for 21 hours now, and this one for 7 hours. This one for 2 days. For 2 days. Because when you play this stuff, they sometimes in the beginning give you this like Las Vegas little thing. That and I could have gotten 150 times more, but I've just forgot to click on this stuff. You know, I'm learning. What time is it? 45. Let's have time for one more battle. Let's do it. Here we go. Boom! I want a booster. Yes. And I only have one booster in operation at a time. I'm gonna do one mission of this one because I don't want to like override that one. I don't know if you can. I don't know if they all stack or what. All right, let's do one more. Oh wait a minute, cancel. Can I cancel? Cancel. I want realistic battle. To battle. I think you get more points for the realistic ones, right? I didn't even finish my coffee. Destroy integrated ground targets, enemy bases, and enemy airfield. Copy that, control. I really like this Breda 65. Let's start with that one. Go. Smolensk. You shall climb. The fighters take off from the airbase. When you start with a bomber, if you're doing realistic simulator battles, I think everyone starts from the ground. You have to take off. If I'm not mistaken. But realistic ones, you still get the mouse aim. You still got the nice outside view to see these beautiful, like strange looking machines. But you're limited. You have limited ammo. I think limited ammo, limited fuel, and you have you know, realistic historical. Is that thing? Realistic historical matchups. You know, so Italians against, you know, British or American, North Africa perhaps. Although right now we're in Smolensk. Do the Italians fly here? I don't think so. So it's, who knows? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a simulator battles that really gives you the total realistic stuff as well as the. I'm learning. I'm just talking, listening to some bossa nova here. I'm putting credits for this music on the credits later. I'm doing a test out, see if it works for the stream, and maybe we'll get a license from these people. I forget the gentleman's name right now, but we'll see it on the credits roll a little later. Okay. I keep climbing as much as I can here, and try to stay away. Uh-oh, there's a BF-109 coming here. Hopefully I have some fighter cover here. You guys help me if these BF-109s come in here? Oh, let's dive in. Maybe I'm gonna have to get my gunner out. Oh yeah, the undaunted Nevada being here there, but he got destroyed, unfortunately. He's going to engage the other fighters. Okay. Okay, so I'm still in the clear here. I'm gonna dive in these targets, and we're gonna drop these bombs on them. There you go. Let's start diving because they're starting to get close. Where's my targeting reticle for the bombs? I don't know. Oh, maybe the realistic battles you don't have them. Alright, that's pretty good. Almost halfway this done. That's all my bombs, I think, so we're gonna turn back and we're gonna strafe these things. Oh, and I put throttle to... I forgot to put the throttle up after that. What's missing? Is this truck? Maybe nothing. What's the next one? Still clear here. I don't know if I can do anything with these, of the guns on these bases. No, this is just bombs, I think. Let's go for ground targets. Yet a boy in a hurricane. Alright, approaching ground target land. It's in a town. Okay, tricky. And we're gonna have like a lag here coming after me. Watch out. Let's see if we can blow some stuff up before he gets to me. There you go. Through the tree. Sorry for your house. Oh! I think I crashed. I don't think I was shot down by Abe. Jeez. Oh, spectator mode. But do you have only one life in the... How does this work? Okay. Return to hangar or... Because I'm in realistic battle right now. Maybe I have to wait. Okay, let's return to hangar. I don't know what that means, if that just means that I can't... Mission is in progress, okay. Oh, look at that. Triple strike. Destroyed 3 ground units in a row. Can't be more than 3. Okay. I'll take it. What time is it? 56, 53. Try one more time. How sorry for your plane. An applause for Sheepa, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're gonna hear the precise comment at precise time. Let's take the whole thing. Okay? I'm missing bombs here. What the hell? Universal Soldier with Jean-Claude Van Damme and Dolph Lundgren. Oh, look at this. It's that's nice. It's dusk or dawn. So is this the same? No, this is a different battle because I was so in air realistic battles you can only pick one plane, and if you die that's over. Okay, there's a bunch of ground targets there. I think I'm just gonna go. Look at the moon is there. Look at the moon. That's nice. Should I go for the base? I think I'm gonna go for the base. Where's my bombs? They open the bomb bay. Oh, they're there. They're standing up behind the pilot. It's such an odd thing. See, like they're standing like straight up in the bomb bay. Let's close the bomb bay door. I think I'm gonna go for the ground targets because I don't have too much time here. Let's that bridge. Let's go for that bridge. Looks like a good one. Okay, entering Microsoft Flight Simulator flight training. Cool. Maybe after lunch on the second stream, I'll come and do an MSFS if you want to do it together. We'll see. Yeah, the Cessna 152 tutorial is actually pretty good. Oh shit, this guy's coming for me. Here you go. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Quickly. Alright, here you go. Oh, nice. That AA is going to be a problem. Trees too. Good luck of the training, Sheepa. I'm happy you're gonna get some flight simulators with us. Very nice here. Lighting. Another thing realistic battles doesn't give you is the leading thing. You have to learn to lead, which is good, you know. Thought it was a player, but it's just it's the AA. Achigong unicorn. Maybe you have to target for it to give you the reticle. Maybe that's how it works. Boom. Oh, bad idea to go up. I'm out of ammo. Alright. Yeah, this is a realistic battle, so I'm out of ammo. I have to head back to base. Thanks, guys. That's cool. They protected me, I think. It feels really chunky, the guns in this game, with the sound of them. Copy that, Pigeon Plate. This is Bluebird. I'm not sure what I have to do to put pressure on them. I'm trying to head back to base to rearm. I'm out of fuel. I have an oil leak. Temperature is going to, let me reduce the throttle here. Temperature is at 91 degrees centigrade.
We no longer have the advantage.
Alright, we're losing. Yeah, this is not arcade. You can tell, like, this one, at least for this particular mission, look at that sun, really pretty. Very nice. Screenshot right there. We have sweet rolls over here. In an HE-51, I think it's a little biplane. No one's tailing me that I can see. So let's put our gear. I think, is this our airbase? This is the airbase. Let's put our gears down and go in for a landing. Wow. Finish a mission of a landing? That'll be pretty amazing. Flaps landing. Cut throttle. There's another screenshot for you. And one more. Sweet Rose going in for a landing too. Caffington, the radio chat makes it a lot more realistic. Yeah. How are you doing, Caffington? Do you play this game? Sorry if I asked you before. I sometimes get confused. Especially when my brain is not working so well, like I promise this won't be my excuse forever, but I'm recovering from a cold still. Or I'll try. Oh, he flipped over. Okay.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Well, I can't do anything, dude. I'm just landing here. Oh, it's gonna be a jump. I'm better at landing from first-person view. This mouse sim is weird too. Little jump. Oh, someone else landed just with me. Cavalier of the German Cross and Gold. He has like is that his medal or something? Alright, 1-2 boss. With a landing. You'll be repaired in 21 seconds. You'll be rearmed in 16 seconds. Okay, well, let's turn around, I guess. Whoa. Yeah, I like the radio chatter. I like playing with the Americans or the British, like, oh, copy, en route, on target. This guy that sounds like, some gangster from like Joe Pesci when he was like 18 years old, if you had become a fighter pilot instead of a gangster. Alright, let's try again. I get confused with this braking thing that you hold throttle to brake. It's difficult for me. I mean, I could try it with... I mean, I'm only going to use the stick in this game if I'm doing the simulator battle, because otherwise you're at a disadvantage, because it's so much easier to target with the mouse. Ooh, and that's... okay. Alright, take off for one more run, I guess? I think we're going to lose, but let's do one more run.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Copy that, pigeon plate. This is Bluebird on takeoff run here. I don't know what I can do, but it won't be that fast. Gear up. Whoa. Oh, N, what is that? N is leaderboard or something? What do you have to do? That capture point, the C? That's where I'm gonna go blow stuff up there? Okay, let's try it. Whoa! Holy crap, that almost hit me. There's a DO, I guess realistic battles, you can fly a German plane. Well, I guess I am flying an Italian plane, so I'm on the side of the axis. Who am I kidding here? So we have to, should I go for that number 1? Or should I go the capture zone? Number 1 is far. Do not let zone B be captured, do not let zone C be captured, destroy enemy airfield, destroy all bomb targets. 18 kilometers away, dude. I should be climbing here. I'm just gonna stick with this stuff over here. People screaming at each other on chat. I just ignore all this stuff. Let's see the ground battle happen. Pretty cool. Let's drop some bombs on these guys. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna win this one, but no fun. I want to get those 2 tanks before they get to our to point A over there. Mission objective complete? Okay. Some mission objective complete. It's knocking over trees. Stop knocking over the trees, dude. I'm an environmentalist here. I'm upset now. Keep turning off my, I keep forgetting to turn on my engine again after I really cut the throttle. Shit. Okay, let's just do a hammerhead here. Full right rudder. Here comes the hammerhead. I think it's gonna drop like a rock. Bloody hell. Alright, let me run the... I'm gonna run the credits here, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a pleasure. I'll be back in a couple of hours. And I hope you're having a good Thursday. Oh, look at that. You have researched all modifications for BA65. Key 14. Does it mean I have a new plane, or I don't understand all these things? Okay. This is the one I want. The Sparviero. It's a cool bomber, Italian bomber. Really cool looking airplane. I'm gonna do next one that. I want to do that one next. Not the next one, that one to crash. Thanks, Elias. Alright, hope you're all having a great day. I'm HyperText here. We have 9 viewers, so let's go raid someone. I'm gonna get out of hyperspace and go eat some lunch. Anyone out there playing War Thunder? Probably. 2.1 thousand viewers. Let's see who doesn't have a lot of people watching out there. We got Frost Apple. All right. Let's go say hi to Frost Apple. I saw a picture of a MiG-21 there. That's pretty, You stay awesome, Elias. I'll check out your message, okay? And thanks for being here as always. And, oh, it's a little like, this is so weird. It's like a little, a little... It's like some sort of like anime thing. Let's see who this is, alright. You know, I'm not gonna say anything. Rating now. Have a good one.